There's one thing that I really hate, and that's myself. But there's another thing that I hate even more than I hate myself. And if you do this when you write your B2 First or your C1 Advanced essays, then, well, I'll hate you too. Seriously, don't do this in your B2 First and your C1 Advanced essays. No. Let's talk. I am going to show you 3 sentences that I have found in B2 First and C1 Advanced essays. I am going to read you the sentences and you are going to think about why I hate them so much. Are you ready? Of course you are.
Family is an evergreen topic. Sports centres are really important. Nowadays, pollution is an important topic. These days, science is absolutely vital.
So, why do you think I hate sentences like this? Well, because they say absolutely nothing. And here is my proof. Let's play a game. It's called Switch the Subjects of the Sentence. This is my favourite game. And that's why I have no friends.
Let's switch the subjects now. Has this changed anything about the sentences at all? No, absolutely nothing. And that's because the sentences say nothing.
Do not include sentences like these in your essays. No, all they do is inflate the word count without adding anything of value. Let me show you the C1 Advanced and B2 First marking scheme, and then you will see what I mean.
In order to get a 5 for B2 First or a minimum of 3 for C1 Advanced, you need to use less common vocabulary appropriately. These sentences have no chance of doing that. Why? Well, because they're just too general.
All of these sentences just do the same thing. They say X is important, and trust me, that is not going to impress any examiner in the world. And that's a terrible thing. However, we can improve them. All we need to do is make them more specific to the subject. So let's take another look at our sentence about sports centres.
Instead of saying sports centres are really important, we can say sports centres, considering the rise in obesity levels nationwide, are really important.
Now we have included some more advanced vocabulary related to the topic of sports centres. Please never say something is important without immediately explaining why. We cannot say pollution, considering the rise in obesity levels nationwide, is really important, because that would make no sense. And we cannot say family, considering the rise in obesity levels nationwide, is really important. No! So this additional context has taken a really generic and boring sentence and made it into a relevant one to the topic. Ooh, marvellous. Let's do this for our other sentences.
Instead of saying, nowadays pollution is an important topic, how about, with global temperatures rising, pollution is becoming a more important topic by the day.
I mean, this sentence is not a masterpiece, but at least now it means that I cannot say, with global temperatures rising, family is becoming more important by the day.
Instead of saying family is an evergreen topic, let's just add something at the end. How about family is an evergreen topic, as it is something we can all relate to.
Again, this is not a masterpiece, but at least it's related in some way to the topic of family. I cannot say sports centres are an evergreen topic, as they are something we can all relate to, because that would be ridiculous. And finally, let's look at our last sentence about science.
Instead of saying, these days science is absolutely vital, we could say, these days, as technology becomes increasingly central to our lives, science is absolutely vital.
So children, what is the moral of today's story? If you can take one of your sentences and change the subject without changing the meaning at all, then, well, you need to make that sentence more specific. Please, make sure that you avoid these boring, bland and banal, "this is really important" sentences, because oh my goodness, every single day I receive an essay and the first line is, "this is really important" nowadays. Oh my god. And it's terrible, it really is, it's terrible. Yeah, I hate them. And if you use them, I'll hate you too. And guess what? That's a terrible thing. And with that, we are finished. If you liked the video, don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, leave a comment down below. My name is Toby, and this was Smash English.